What's up, everyone? This is Tony from Tony's Timepiece Review. Another video, the day after a video, 2 in a row. Okay, this is a Q&A. First and foremost, I am wearing my Cartier Santos Large. I put it on the strap, the leather strap. I like it. I think I prefer it on the bracelet, but it sort of gives it a more casual look on the leather strap. So, digging it. It's cool, awesome. Anyway, this is, I'm just gonna do a brief video answering a question from one of my viewers asking, his name is Dave London, and he asked me a question basically about how do I sell watches, or the best way to sell your watch, luxury watch. Again, this is really geared towards luxury timepiece, Rolex, Cartier, Zenith, whatever, Patek Philippe, AP, luxury timepieces. There's ways you can sell it. And how I sell mine, you know, I do not sell them privately. There's too many scams. If you put it up, I wouldn't put it on eBay. Again, too many scams. There's like different other places like Facebook Marketplace, too many scams. You can go that route if you choose to do so, but keep in mind, don't take, you know, you'll get these people that will hit you up saying, I love the watch, is it available? And they'll offer you more than what you're asking for it, and they say, but I have to have it shipped out tomorrow. Do you take PayPal, or do you take whatever, any of those companies that take that kind of, you know, transaction? Don't do it. Those are all scams. And because I think what they can do is they can wire you the money in the PayPal, and then retract that money, and then you've already shipped the watch because they need it for someone's birthday, or it's a gift, or they're sending it to the fucking Dominican Republic, or wherever the hell they're sending it, or where you're gonna ship it to. It's risky, and I wouldn't advise to do it that way. I mean, if you're gonna sell it privately, you could meet up with someone in a specified location. Again, I don't want to go that route myself. I just, it's too much hassle. I don't want to meet people, especially with a luxury watch. You don't know what's going to happen. And there's too much going on in the world today with people getting jacked. There's just a lot of horror stories of stuff that's happening. So what I would suggest, and how I've sold plenty of luxury watches, is there's plenty of companies that will purchase your watch, depending on, you know, the brand. Again, like Rolex, that's an easy sell. Rolex are easy sell. It's just getting what you want for it is just depends on if you're willing to take a loss, or there may be a gain there. You know what I mean? With some people, they think their watches are worth more than what they are. You know, for instance, you know, you pay a certain amount of money for this, you're going to take a loss on it. I mean, they're not as sought after as Rolex. So, what I would recommend is look at some companies, legit, reputable companies, like Crown and Caliber, Watchbox, Bob's Watches, and get some quotes. Crown and Caliber you can do that online. You literally go in, it says sell a watch, you enter your reference number, whatever the watch is, and they'll give you an immediate response as to, you know, what they'll give you for it. They'll give you an option to a cash value, or a trade-in value, which is higher, or a Hodinky gift card, you know, whatever. And again, I've sold Cartier to Crown and Caliber. I think it was a Cartier. I took a little bit of a loss. I mean, not too much, only simply because the watch was discontinued. So I thought about it, but also, again, get quotes from all these different companies. Same watch. It doesn't cost you anything to do that. So for instance, you might go to Watchbox, which is Govberg, over that blanket or whatever, and say, I have this watch, and they give you an offer for it, and you're going, whoa, that's kind of lowball, man. And then you go to Bob's Watches, they may give you a higher offer for that watch, and you go, oh, I'm gonna go with Bob's to sell the Rolex. And then you may go to Bob's to sell another watch, and they give you a lowball offer, but then Watchbox or whatever other company will give you a higher offer. You know, it's weird how that works, but it's just, that's the way it is. Bob's Watches, when you sell them a Rolex, a lot of times their initial offer is not their final offer. I've dealt with Bob's a few times, and initially I sold a 39 millimeter Oyster Perpetual to them, and their initial offer on it was pretty low, and I was just like, and you talk to them on the phone, and I said, no, dude, if you can come closer to what I'm asking for, then you got it. And they may just say, okay, well, let me call you back, and then they'll come up a couple $100. And then if you turn that down, you know, eventually a couple weeks later, you know, I mean, I got an email just this morning actually from them from a watch I sold a couple months ago. And now they're way up over what I was initially asking for. It's just too late. I already sold it, you know. So I sold a Rolex to Federico from Federico Talks Watches. Actually, I've sold him a bunch of watches. He's super lowball though, you know what I mean? He lowballs the shit out of you. You know, he's just looking for people that are desperate for money. So the bottom line is do your research. And make, you know, if you're willing to take a loss, if it doesn't mean that much to you to take a loss, to get rid of it because you don't wear it or it's not something that means anything to you anymore, then just do it. There's nothing worse than just having a watch sitting there and, you know, and doing nothing for you. So, but don't overvalue what you think your watch is worth, because it just depends on the type of watch and what it is to make it what it's worth. What you see on Chronos 24, you know, that's pretty much all a ballpark. You know, when you're looking at the Tiffany OPs for $35,000, $40,000, I mean, did they sell for that much? You don't know, you know. The legit companies too, like Watchbox, Govberg, Crown and Caliber, even Federico, what they'll do is once you agree to a price and you sell it, they'll send you a shipping label that's fully insured, and then you have to do their instructions. You have to put it in a box and then put it in another box, and then they generally FedEx it, and then they inspect the watch. And if you don't like, if you agree on a price, and then they say, hey man, this watch is scratched and it's whatever, I'm gonna offer you $200 or $300-$400 less, you can say, no, can you please send me my watch back, and they'll send it back to you. Prepaid. Excuse me, I still have this fucking death flu. But just do your research. Again, just look at these companies. It's pretty easy to sell a luxury timepiece without having to do it the private route. It's too shady. And some of the companies like gray market companies, like I wanted to sell a watch. I wanted to see what one of those other companies, they have a YouTube channel, a couple of them. They never got back to me on a couple of watches. I'm not saying who they are, but a lot of these YouTubers that are huge, big followers, they seem to be more interested in claiming that they're celebrities than really, you know, paying attention to the, you know, overall thing. You're trying to sell a watch. Well, yeah, we'll buy your watch. You have to, never, no response, man. Go with a legit big company, is my recommendation to you. And again, that's pretty much it. I know this is a short video, but it's like 8 minutes now. So I hope that answered your question, and have a happy Sunday. Thanks for watching, you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and do all that stuff that everyone tells you to do. All right, man. Peace out.